All right.
Hello,
Welcome to Caroline and
friends.
Rashi.
Yes, we just got to talk to Dave Morales.
Yes.
Everybody knows Dave Morales.
I know. We see him on the morning show all the time. He's our celebrity movie expert.
He's so awesome. And so growing up, like the station, radio station was 104.1.
Oh.
And he was the DJ there. And
cool.
So when I first met him, I was
that.
obviously like starstruck because I'm starstruck by everybody.
so
but
cute.
really, I was starstruck by him. And he's so cool, calm, collected.
Yeah, I was like, we got to have him on the show to talk about all the new movies and the interviews that he's doing.
But
That'd
with
be
all
perfect.
these celebrities, I mean, Tom Cruise, Harrison Ford.
He was
just
talking to
all
Lindsay Lohan recently.
these- Well, he was talking to my man, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, about Red One.
Oh, I had no idea who he was talking about. He said DJ.
Dwayne
Johnson.
Yes.
That went over my head.
That's all right. It's like
That's
Casey
so funny.
yesterday.
I know.
Casey.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh, I feel like I need lotion on my hands. I just washed them and they feel so dry.
Fine, but I'm loving this ombre
Thank you.
look.
When this dress came in the mail today, and I was like, I feel like Rashi would love it.
Yes. Can I borrow it?
Actually, you can have it after I'm done wearing it.
Oh, is it one of those?
I don't like it on me. It'll
Is it
probably look
one of
better.
those?
It'll probably look better on you.
You're so sweet.
I think it will.
you look great in it.
Really?
Though, but yes.
I think you'll like
Should
it much
keep
better.
it.
No.
I do the same to her. I'm like, just keep this dress. And she's
yeah.
like, are you sure?
Do you think it'll fit you?
Uh,
I mean, will it be too big on
no,
you? Is
stop.
the question
No,
I was
I
trying
know.
to ask.
Well,
Not is it going to be too small?
No.
I'm much taller than her, and we normally our dresses do fit each other. But I mean, I am
She's
much,
so much taller,
so.
a lot taller.
And it's like a longer dress. That's why I asked.
So it's probably going to be like right here to me. But hey,
Well,
I love that.
I
love that.
for sure. So there is a lot happening right now, of course, with the fires out in LA, and then that affects the entertainment industry. So we were kind of all awaiting a big announcement from Beyonce today. Some maybe are speculating a tour or whatever, but she actually put on her Instagram late last night that she's putting a big announcement on hold. She was supposed to announce it today, and she's putting it on hold because of the wildfires that are continuing to destruct LA. And she issued this statement on her Instagram on Monday night. She postponed that big reveal to a later date. Again, because of the fires, 24 people at this point are dead, and there's still dozens missing, and the destruction just keeps getting worse and worse. So Beyonce wrote that she's praying for the families who have suffered trauma, loss, and hoping that they'll be able to heal and rebuild. And she also gave a shout out to LAFD, that's the firefighters, who are still battling the blazes in the Palisades and Eaton, among other neighborhoods. And then on Sunday, Beyonce forked over $2.5 million to donate to the LA Fire Relief Fund through her charity Be Good, that's BEYGOOD for, Beyonce. And so she does a lot of work with her charitable funds and donations and things. So anyway, I called my sister who lives in LA just to kind of like talk about everything and see how she was doing and where the fires were. And she was like, oh yeah, like the mood is so sad in LA, and you're just seeing all these people lose everything. And she was like, if I was Beyonce or any celebrity at this point, I would definitely put it on hold.
Yes, it seems like the appropriate thing to do, especially with everything happening. And it's really nice to see Hollywood, like the A-list celebrities. I know like Sofia Vergara and some others are joining together to help raise money. Jay Leno was out there. Mel Gibson, I think, too.
Jennifer Gardner has been super outspoken.
So, Halle Berry, too. She was out like handing out waters and stuff. And what's really crazy is that you'll see this just like sea of destruction, right? And then there'll be like 2 random homes that were not touched at all.
Yeah.
And I've heard their interviews, those homeowners, and he's like, there has to be a God, or there has to be, obviously, the fire went around somehow, but it just looks so
to me
incredible.
So one of my sister's closer friends lost their home in Malibu because of the fires. And so I asked my sister, like, did they try to save the home? Not judging or anything, just asking like what it was like when it was burning.
Right.
Well, the one friend was out of town and there was another friend there. And so basically there was no water even in their garden hose to try to save the home. So not only was there not water in the fire hydrants, but then for whatever reason there was no water even available to the home at the time. I don't know why, but
that's a bigger issue, obviously, in the water pressure. And
now I was talking to my boyfriend and I was like, when my apartment building, when we lose power, we also lose water. We don't have, like, we can't turn on our faucets and stuff. And that's not the case for everyone, but it's like some of these homes that may be the case. And so it's like, you don't even have a garden hose, so you don't even stand a chance.
Well, yes. I think that the issue also over there is the fact that there isn't access to water.
Well, yeah, the fire hydrants are running dry. Yeah.
So that's a whole nother issue.
And so some people were prepared with generators that were using the water in their pool to then spray on the fire. But in my mind, I'm like, I don't know that like I would even risk staying at the house and spraying it down with water and like trying to fight the fire on my own. Yeah. That's so dangerous. And then you're breathing in all that smoke. That's so dangerous.
Obviously, you're in a state of like shock, right?
Yeah.
And you're just trying to figure out what to do to save your belongings. So I can't even imagine what they're going through. But moving forward, if I lost everything, I wouldn't even want to rebuild there.
No,
like for what?
But some people do.
Right.
Like some celebrities I've been listening to, like Heidi and Spencer Pratt, reality stars from the hills. He's like, I grew up in the Palisades. My parents' home was here. My parents' home burned down. All my child memories burned down, like with that home. And then his family's home burned down. And he's like, I've never lived outside of this area. Like, I don't want to leave this area. He's like, if I can, I want to rebuild on this burned land that took my house. Like, that's, you know.
But if you're a transplant, like from somewhere else, I don't know if that's necessarily, like if you were to move to LA and then, God forbid, your house burned down. I mean, it's like the environment that you're in. Right, the trees, it's just dry.
Well, all these kids now too, they're enrolling in new schools, and like they had to go back to school. They're not just off of school, like they have to go to school. So like he was talking about how his kid like enrolled in a school, all of his clothes burned, so he's in like a hoodie and just going in this school, and everyone knows he's one of the kids that lost their houses. Like how traumatic for a little kid to have to do that because their school burned. It's just a bizarre, horrific situation.
It is. And it's going to take a long time for them to rebuild. But the good news is that everyone's coming together to help, which always becomes the case. And it's great.
Part of another negative side effect from all of the fires is that actors and actresses and other people in Hollywood rely on jobs to work, and then they get paid. It's, you get hired for an acting job and you get paid. Well, everything's getting delayed or pushed back, and so people are thinking like, oh, I had this role booked, my sister's one of them, and now it's pushed back, which for people who may have lost everything and now they're trying to make money to start from scratch, it's just like that's setting them back even more. So it's just the ripple effects. You could go on and on and on.
No, definitely.
So I think Beyonce with her delay is probably the best choice.
Yes, that is appropriate.
And now, I mean, I'm just wondering even more, like, okay, is it a tour? What is it?
I don't know, but it would be great if she did something and then donated that money.
Yeah. Or, or a portion of ticket sales or whatever it may be. Something. Maybe she should she's the kind of celebrity, I know that it's been done in the past, like big concerts with multiple celebrities to raise money for whatever. So that would be really cool.
Now, do you think that's what Bun's doing?
Well, I think Bun B was talking about the rodeo, right?
Yes, yeah. But hey,
so
he could start a fundraiser.
Switching gears. So the tea behind this, allegedly, just from living here in Houston, in the community and learning about kind of how rodeo works, Bun B always has his Bun B takeover.
Yes.
He brought out Drake last year, and he brings out these big names, and it's really a cool night. But he never releases who's coming until, like, everyone knows now that the Bun B takeover is happening at the rodeo. I think, March 7th. And then he doesn't release who's going to be a part of his takeover until later.
Yeah.
So it's like this big buildup, and it gets all of us, even media people, like involved. We're like, is he going to announce? And then he announces. We're like, okay, we got it in the show. He's bringing out, whatever. So I guess people in the community are like, just random people. I'm not saying like one person or anything. This is just like what I'm hearing is that people are like, we're kind of sick of this whole Bun B takeover thing, which is so crazy. He does a great job.
Yes. Who's saying they're sick of it?
I don't know. These are just rumblings. But anyway, I saw this first on Bun B's Instagram today. He posted with this caption, I don't know what you think is going to happen on March 7th, but trust me, I'm bringing something for everyone this year. Hold on to your hats and get your HLSR tickets early. That's the rodeo. And he's saying that you will not be disappointed. And I don't see why any of us would be disappointed. Like, he always like brings the house down. He says there won't be any tickets basically left once we show you what we got in store. Get your fits ready because it's about to be a party.
I believe it. I believe it. He comes through.
The connection with Beyonce here. Could he be bringing out Beyonce?
I don't know, but I just got goosebumps even thinking about it. I'm not going to this show, but because
it falls on a night that we work, but it's definitely. I wish they would move this show to like a Saturday or Sunday.
Can you imagine the craziness?
Oh my gosh, I would be like doing whatever I could to get in. Honestly,
me too.
Because that's how like wild
desperate
the shows are. Yeah,
that we are. But yes. But he has a great show, and I'm really, really excited to hear who it's
going to be. And exactly, and I like the element of surprise. Like, okay, we know Bun B Takeover is happening on March 7th, but we don't know who will come out. And it very much so could be people of the likes of Beyonce.
Yes.
I mean, Drake was last year. It could be 50 Cent. It could be anybody. I know she loves 50.
Oh my God, I love 50.
So,
Curtis. Okay, so we'll see. We know people that know Bun close. Isaiah.
Yeah.
Charles Adams.
Yes. So this is just like the local H-Town
gossip that we're telling you about.
But that is what he put out on his Instagram, and we are all waiting. But I will guarantee you, as soon as he posts, and a lot of times I think he announces like on Isaiah's show.
Yeah, he has.
So whenever it happens, Fox 26, we will update you. We'll be right back. So another thing everybody is talking about is the TikTok ban. And it's like up to the Supreme Court, and that'll happen on the 19th.
So up to the Supreme
Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway.
Y'all, what is going to happen with this?
No, and people associate me with TikTok, but like you pop off on there. She has multiple videos that have over 1 million likes recently.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, go check her out. You have limited time before the Supreme Court
messes it all up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you know what? Maybe we should just take away the Supreme Court and see how they like it.
Okay, so she didn't mean that. Here's the thing with TikTok is when I first met her, and well, not first, but like the first few weeks, it was like, okay, she's on TikTok. It's like a big thing, whatever. And I was just trying to figure out if I wanted to be on it. And of course she's like, just do it, just post something, just do it, get ready with me. And so I'm thinking she wants to get ready with me because I didn't know what a get ready with me was.
Oh, that's right.
She's like, just get ready with me. And I was like, oh, she wants to get ready with me. How are we going to do this? Like, how's it going to be? How's it work?
That's so funny.
But you're like, and then I was like, aren't your privacy concerns? You're like, everybody knows everything about us anyway. And I was like, that is true. Our phones are with us everywhere. It's like a GPS monitor.
And I mean, look at what Zuckerberg has been saying publicly on podcasts such as Joe Rogan, that he literally let the U.S. government dictate what was going on Facebook in the last election. So it's like, there's interference everywhere, and they're collecting all kinds of data on us.
So if you think that you are, immune to that, that's not. I mean, your stuff is out there. People, if they want to get it, they have it. I mean, it's the FBI that our phones have so much on there, and obviously they're listening to us.
And my thing is that TikTok actually employs so many Americans who make money off of there, anywhere from an extra $100 to literally 100,000 plus a year. Like, it's crazy what these people are making on this app because they're working hard. They're linking products. They're doing TikTok shop. They're getting paid for brand deals. And it's like, you're just going to take all that away. Like, we're talking like normal people here. We're not talking about celebrities.
But I would also say that I understand the security concern. But okay, China has all this property next to a lot of our army bases, if not each one of our army bases.
And actually they buy property in our very own cities and everything. Like, if you look into it.
Next,
near army bases and near other important things here in our country. So it's just like, why don't we start there?
Okay, so what were you going to say?
So anyway, I was going to say, I love TikTok, and I think that you can just go to my account and you can see that. Like, it's no secret. So anyway, where I was going with all this is that basically with TikTok's future in doubt come the 19th, millions of the app's American users are now migrating to another Chinese app, sort of like in protest to this ban. So the app is called Red Note. I have not checked it out, probably won't, but anyway, it's currently the top social networking app on the Apple App Store. Like TikTok, the app focuses on short form video content. And while the app is mostly in Mandarin, Red Note's developers say that they are working to make the platform accessible to American users. And I think people are just kind of like searching for what's the next big thing, but also this is kind of like, you won't let us have this Chinese app, we're gonna go download another Chinese app. Okay, and also like guarantee this remote that I'm holding, guarantee it says made in China. I bet these chairs say made in China. I bet this says made in China. Like they've already infiltrated us.
Yes, I had a story idea, but I was too lazy to do it. How China is your home. Like how much percentage of stuff is from China in your home. And it's
literally
like
everything.
Huge, like everything. Everything is from China. So they kind of already have a hold on us in some way.
1,000%.
So TikTok, and we're not just saying this because we're on TikTok and we enjoy it, but it's like if it's, I don't know, obviously we don't know everything, but if this is actual threat to us, then yes, we should take it off. But I guess our point is, if this is a threat, then there's so many other threats that we need to be looking at as well.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
so why this? Because
so sad for so many people.
If people are going to Red One or whatever it is, that's a threat. I mean, that's not any different than TikTok.
Yeah. So today, I had a bunch of stuff in my TikTok shop, and I had to buy it all for $150 some because I was like, I don't know, like what's gonna happen. So I had to buy it all.
Do you see how Caroline's face is like? I just had to buy it all because we just don't know what's gonna happen with the Supreme Court.
I had to
everything.
Buy everything. I had to spend $150 on.
Lord,
do you want to hear what I bought?
What?
Some basically, I don't even know. It's
I
like
need to
some
go
greens.
on. I've never been on TikTok Shop.
Some NAD, which is like supposed to keep you young, which I've already bought one round, and I did notice a difference in my skin, so I bought another round. Yeah, they're just like a vitamin.
No, I know. I've just seen so many TikToks about it.
I did. I love that stuff. Give me anything that's like natural and keeps you young.
Does it taste bad? Or is it a tablet?
No, it's like a vitamin.
Oh, okay.
And then I bought makeup brushes that I've been wanting. I bought that kimchi powder that I've been using in a different color. I wanted to do this like, it's like a light, it's like a red light, and you like, it's like a wand, and it's like shaped like in the form of your face, and you like go like that on your face with the light.
Can we do it on the show?
Yeah, I could.
I'll buy one too.
It was cheap, so it was like $10. I bought it. Like, you get great deals, and I do my homework too. Like, I go look up the stuff on Bezos' site, Amazon too. You know, I compare my prices. But
so the kimchi stuff, which is like the setting powder, which is amazing.
You really can only get it on TikTok Shop.
Really? Because I bought it off of the kimchi shop.
Oh, okay. Of TikTok.
No.
Online.
Oh,
you went to a website?
Yeah, they have their own website.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be right back. All right, well, quickly, how about a freebie on your Tuesday?
Ooh, yes.
SeaWorld San Antonio is offering free admission to Texas preschool kids and teachers. The offer applies to kids 3 to 5 years old, which I believe is Liana, your daughter, right?
Yes, she is.
And also certified teachers, and it's available through March 31st. You can sign up on SeaWorld San Antonio's website. I asked Rashi if she's ever taken her kiddos there, and you said yes.
Yes, it is great. I love it. I did watch, I forget, but this was 12 years ago on my honeymoon.
Oh.
It was the, I forget what it's called, but basically that Netflix documentary on how they treat the animals. Yes, because they take them away.
I was scared to watch it.
It was just so compelling. We stayed in our hotel room that one night and just finished watching the whole thing. I forget what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, you take them out of Tilikum. That was the other whale that killed the
instructor.
The instructor, yes. And like how they take them away from their mom and family, and then how they raise them, and that habitat isn't exactly like obviously the natural wild habitat they need to be in.
Yes.
And so you never know what these beautiful / very dangerous creatures can do.
Well, Shamu, right? That's like
the big,
the main one.
But there's so many, and this one was in Florida, I believe, the SeaWorld in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, we've all sat in those shows, like, and seen.
But it was, so, it talked about how the trainers have to develop a relationship with the whale, and how this lady, she just, he got mad and just.
Wow. Well, yeah, because they're making them, like, do a whole
Can you imagine
show.
that, though? But, like, imagine, like, I mean, obviously we're not animals, but just like you're going, okay, now every hour on the hour, now you're going to do this. Now here's some, So
and they're jumping, and they're not supposed to be doing that. It's just very interesting. But if you want to take your kids,
SeaWorld is out there. Yes, you got some deals. All right, friends. Well, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.